And we are go. Jonas.
Smidge, how are we doing?
Hi.
Another night, perhaps even the last night of the Spiritfarer.
Probably it. The big moment.
Hear that retweet? There we go. Until still go around, I can do buck if necessary.
We're all nerds. We can all do buck.
True. This is true.
We'll give you that honor, Jonas. You be the ultimate nerd.
I'm not going to deny it. I will own that.
Let's just go over here and light up Sandwich Walk first.
Sandwich Pro, where all the sandwich parties come true.
I really don't think I need to think anything more. To I haven't seen anything I needed a celestial sheet for.
Like that. She's, ooh, I did that wrong. Smashy, smashy, smashy. There we go. Still don't know how Daffodil became red.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
It just happened, like, passively, and I look it up guides on it. Let's see.
Maybe it's like a progress indicator.
Ah, you're unlocked for quests.
At last! The world erupts in elation. All the fires have been lit. Tandar has arisen. The Lich God Nimrod is on the verge of being defeated once more. Well, that's a line. But what is it? What is this terrible ruckus you hear? 1,000 war horns roar at once. Could it be? Fatefully, yes. The final assault of the Shadow Steel Clan. Led by one-eye Omgrithog himself. Clad in the eldritch armor of Wrongmacher, Omgrithog points his loathsome blade at you. You won't escape me this time, you miserable maggot. I will destroy you in the hopes of this world. Trembling in fear and apprehension, you gather your inner strength and face the enemy. Make a courage check. 18. Success. The orc won't scare you, for you are the light bearer, the chosen one. Now the time has come for you to show them what you are made of. Fight! Fuck is a special level of nerdness. This is very clever.
Alright, guess I turn lights out. So basically, if I might guess with Buck, he just wants to crash on the ship and do dead Dungeons and Dragons
And now
all
he's not
day.
even going to land.
Oh, no.
I was looking like he looks like he's stuck.
Yeah, he's stuck on the ladder. There you go.
Through the thick mist of the aftermath. A silhouette is barely discernible against the terrifying backdrop of a gargantuan battle. All three people of the world are holding their heads in breath, holding their breath, hearts pounding in their chests. A deafening silence creeps in, and an atmosphere thick as rock. Victory! The chosen one has triumphed. She who bears the light has conquered. To a crackling sound of terror, Gornella the Shadow stops immediately, its course over the darkened sky. The Lich God is no more. May the radiant Fae bless our souls. May Hallowed forever watch over your path. May the graces of Imelda sing our praises for aeons to come. The world is saved. And now, jaded but jolly, the hero stands up once more. Looking at the horizon, her heart fills with hope, her resolve stronger than ever. A chapter of adventures might be completed, but her story is far from over. Rejoice, free people of the world, where the chosen one will be back. But for now, she will rest her heavy shoulders, unload her burden, and once more gaze at the stars. Hot damn, I'm tired. Congrats! You did it, Stella. Okay, now if you don't mind, I need to take a break. I'll take some time to think about what great adventure we can do next. A space opera with lasers and spaceships? A post-apocalyptic road war setting? Or a horrific eldritch adventure with cosmic horrors, maybe. Where's Stoker? You need him. We'll see!
Sounds like a Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online, what you just mentioned there. Is this guy a Batista fan? Oh, no. Bethesda.
Let's see.
I'm not sure what cosmic horror he could be mentioned, but just the usual Alex Roth kind of stuff. Stephen King.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Oh no.
He's a cosmic horror.
Uh-huh.
Expired food. I leave the yogurt in there for too long.
So yeah, I looked it up online. She can, it's a sorry, yeah, Daffodil's a he, but Daffodil can go through 10 different third colors depending on what quest you do.
So it's a progress marker. Wow, I'm impressed. Your playstyle has been so good so far. I mean, your spells can be a bit optimized for sure. But your roleplay is fracking A1. Even Bob was impressed with Bob. And, yeah, we've never had a girl at the table before. We're happy you're here. I'm really happy. I'll try to finish the campaign to the best of my ability. More NPCs. More background elements. More magic items.
So, I just noticed he got sword, shield, axe, and bow on the back of this bag now.
Alright,
Not sure if Rick got it there or it just suddenly came here. Yay, dragons!
So glad to have the sound of the bus stop blaring at us all night.
Come on, everybody loves drums.
Yeah, the game sounds turned down low, otherwise it would be a bit distracting.
this one's gonna be difficult.
Oh, yeah? Are you ready for another challenge? They'll be coming from all directions.
Yeah, I'm not ready for this at all.
Feel your mind. Visualize their patterns. Use your dash and light burst
You can
abilities.
use light burst for this?
And act.
Hmm, 13. Okay.
There goes her way.
Okay. This isn't quite as hard with light burst.
Oh, much easier. It's like a magic touch button now.
Oh, nice. I can see you are sweating a bit. Good. These challenges are supposed to be difficult. You have earned a carrot. Not a literal carrot, but a reward. Here it is. It is in the form of a challenge, however. I have nothing more to say to you. Feedback over.
Pretty much the two spun from Akazuko.
What did Buck want to say?
Oh. I mean, Stella. Well, I can't believe the campaign is over. I mean, yeah, I'm thrilled, but I don't know. I feel empty now. Ha! You know what? I'll prepare a little something else for you. Something simpler, maybe, just to take a breather. We'll see.
Haha! You thought I was gonna go to the Everloom, but no, there's more games to be had.
Why is there a glitch in the background?
Ooh. Yeah. That's cute. Well, good thing the sun killed it. Remember, this game came on PC first.
I know.
I don't think it was ported, but I
Feel-
expected it was probably ported with bugs.
It feels more like a PC title, you know. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm sure there's like a Switch port of this, but I wouldn't, you know. Yeah, this definitely feels like more of a PC game.
Yeah. Some of the bugs feel like they're bad port bugs.
Having more visual glitches.
Weird.
Oh no.
Daffodil's Everlight is going square.
I was like, is that normal?
Oh wow. Yeah, it's really okay. Actually, you stopped. Nope, never mind.
The bell is gone. It has been replaced.
By carrots and corn. Yay.
Now my Everlight's doing the weird thing. I am going to restart.
Save and quit. Yes. Look, even the load screen's doing it.
I guess
Wow.
it must be the exact same object. Okay.
And it's not one of those. It's definitely not one of those intentional Toby Fox kind of glitches.
Nope.
Okay. Close software. Reopen software. Whoosh.
Student, a new task. This creature is in pain. It will thrash and fight. It will be a decent challenge for you. As long as you don't forget to use your dash ability. Go. I will be timing you, of course. What's that sound? Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
And this one goes the wrong way out. Why is the screen not scrolling? Why is the screen not scrolling?
Ooh. Oh.
Feeling better, aren't we? You don't seem satisfied. You did the task you were asked to do.
Yes.
Go. All eyes on you. Interesting. You are showing promise. What are you waiting for? Go on now, student.
She didn't give me another treasure map. Where is... Already -50 somewhere over here.
Moo. Hey, I already moved.
Commander! Oh.
Have some snacks. French fries, cheese sticks.
Sounds about right.
Just like that, you can become a master blacksmith.
And just like that, you can craft crystals. Yeah. And is that what I think it is?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
Oh, it's the
Yes.
bat.
We have apparently a lucky 13 viewers.
Oh, who?
Have I missed anything of import?
Finished Buck's quest line, and now he wants to do a new campaign of some kind. He doesn't know yet.
Oh gosh. Oh boy.
I couldn't really remember what kind of voice he did for Buck, so I just sort of made him sound kind of generically nerdy.
That's not far off from what I do for him, so.
Hello, nerd. That's what I do.
Oh yeah, the kitty's red now for some reason.
Well, you can customize the stuff just like with Stella. You can customize her appearance too.
Yeah.
You can customize the cat. You can customize Stella because they're both playable characters. We this whole time we could have if we had like a second. This is the Switch version, right?
Yeah.
If we had a second person playing via Switch, we could have had a player 2 playing as the cat.
God, it's like Tails.
Yeah, but the only thing about the cat is that she's really only good for... Well, she's good at gathering, basically, that's it. Helps speed up, clean... Well, basically helps Rick click up all the other stuff.
Right, got it.
Let's see. So, hey guys in the chat, what do I think of the villains people compared me to, and what about Eldritch Horrors? I do enjoy a good Eldritch Horror from time to time, you know? I get cravings.
Buck was just a campaign involving some sort of Eldritch Horror.
Oh, was he now? Okay.
As one of many choices.
Yeah, he basically gave us free campaigns after that, but he's like, he didn't give us a choice afterwards. He just said basically something like Mad Max. I'm trying to remember the other two were, but one that reminded me of Elder Scrolls, and so I'm not trying to prefer one was.
Let's see. I haven't actually looked at all of the replies to the villain thread. Let's see. what some of the villains people have suggested for me are multiple people have brought up Nosferatu, specifically the version from SpongeBob, which is extremely accurate. You know the clip, right, Jonas?
Well, it's been a while, but you know,
it was the one where I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Krabs decides that he's losing money by not having the Krusty Krab open 24 hours a day. So he decides to experiment with having it open all night, and it's just SpongeBob and Squidward there the whole night, and there's no customers showing up at all. And Squidward, to amuse himself and get at SpongeBob, who's annoying him as always, decides to tell him the story about the hash-slinging slasher, who's like a serial killer who kills people with a spatula or something like that.
amazing.
And then everything...
Yeah. Keep going.
No, I had to listen to your little meows for a moment.
Yeah.
Everything he says is gonna happen if the hash-slinging slasher shows up, just starts happening coincidentally. And they keep seeing this shadowy figure through the whole episode with a spatula, and they're like, oh my gosh, he's coming for us. And then, in the end, it turns out the guy with the spatula was just some kid coming for a job application, and he even brought his own spatula. And, like, at the very end, they're like, but if that was all you, then who was flickering the lights? And the lights start flickering on and off again, and they all turn and look, and the camera, like, cuts to Nosferatu by a light switch that's been photoshopped in, and he's just flicking it up and down. And all the characters at the same time look at him with like their hands on their hips, and they're like, Nosferatu! It's so good. I knew someone who actually played Nosferatu in one of Universal's haunted houses, and he actually got that reaction from someone that he jumped out at one night. He was just like, Nosferatu! What else have we got here? Someone gave me the shark from Jaws, but with googly eyes, which, okay, I can see that. Two of the vampires from What We Do in the Shadows are referred to as a Jonas and Stoker setup. I received the Crypt Keeper, even though he's technically not a villain, but that's quite possibly the most accurate one. At least 3 people said Radigan.
Yeah.
Which I can deal with that. Let's see. I got a Skeletor.
Nice.
I got 1 or 2 Draculas, and I would have been disappointed if I hadn't gotten a Dracula. I got a Count Duckula, which is more accurate than Dracula, if we're all being real. Someone from American Horror Story that I'm not familiar with because I haven't seen much of American Horror Story. But I like his mustache, so I'll take it. Yeah, I got at least 3 Draculas. And... oh, excuse me, 4 Draculas. 4 Draculas. Someone gave me Bartok, which I don't truly see as a villain, but I'll take it.
He's a villain's sidekick.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he's the cute little baddie, so I'll take it. Cute little baddie.
I think I might need more caffeine.
Yes, Radigan is from The Great Mouse Detective. One of my favorite Disney movies, honestly. If
Highly
I'm
underrated.
being real. Huh?
I said highly underrated.
Yeah, it is highly underrated. It's a really fun movie with one scene that surely created at least a few thousand furries. And everybody remembers that scene.
That was one of the Disney movies back then also that was very scary for an opening, honestly. That was actually pretty damn good. I think I know.
You made good on your promise to find these valuables. I know these bring back memories. Your ring from a past marriage. These coins from your brother, you say. You need to stop thinking of such things. Your past will always bring you shame. Your past will bring you down. Your heart needs to guide you forward. I need you to do something hard. Perhaps impossible in your current state. I need one of these valuables. Take your time to decide. Then you can give it to me. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Okay. So we have a marriage ring. Once a symbol of promise, now it's just loss. Rare coin collection, rusted in rare coin collection. It must be valuable, but who knows?
Yeah, coins, I guess.
I don't know.
I wonder if Stella was married too.
Not me.
That must have been hard.
Which one did you mention, Pion? Oh, I'm sorry, Jonas. I didn't realize you were talking.
You live. You lose. Are you expecting something in return? I will let you have some time for yourself now, student.
She's got a few issues, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Even if we're being a strict teacher, she should know.
This is why you don't want to hang with your teachers.
Oh yeah, here's one I didn't mention. Ka, the Bat Beast, and the Bat Beast from the Swan Princess. I like how someone said Scar, but also Dracula, because it gave me an excuse to use a poster from a somewhat obscure Christopher Lee movie called Scars of Dracula. I also like that one of the ones oh yes, that's right, that was your comment, Pine. You only associate Stoker with Stoker. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I'm very me. I'm more like me than I am anyone else.
You're more like you than yourself.
It's true. One time I was impersonating myself too much and was starting to infringe on my brand, so I had to send myself a cease and desist order to tell me to stop being so much like me.
Hey, I do that all the time. My 8-year-old self is like, will you stop it and start looking at this cool cartoon? Man, you're acting like such a grown-up, GC.
I need to draw a fan out of Scar and Giovanni's pose.
You so do.
You want me inspired?
So do.
I'm just looking at him and thinking, man, that, it's all there.
Yeah, I agree. He had the Scar thing going on.
Be prepared for sensational news.
Yeah, that sounds very much like the voice I gave him.
You know what?
Scar, now the Spanish Inquisition.
Look, Stoker, if Italian was easy, we'd all be doing it.
You know what? That's true. That's why I didn't even bother trying to make him Italian. I just made him vaguely Spanish.
He did have a Spanish motive going on, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that he was Spanish, though.
Well, but Giovanni
is an Italian name, though.
Yeah, they very explicitly made him Italian, using, Italian words all the time.
I don't know how I mixed it up with Spanish. My bad.
That's okay. They're both Romance languages.
Yeah.
And if there is one thing that Giovanni is good at, it's romance.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've been with too much Spanish romance in my life. Blah. There you go.
Hey, GC, do you live in the Frenchy part of Canada?
The Frenchy part of Canada.
Yes, actually, half English, half French.
Nice.
Which he's... Oh, were you about to ask if he speaks French?
You speak any French?
I do know a little bit of French, but not much. Just basically kindergarten stuff, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They teach French classes down here at regular schools, English and French, but I regret not taking them more seriously.
I know, like, LA Spanish, so which means basically I can understand it, but I can't really say anything.
Well, Jonas, you know what that means?
What?
Fail.
Not very nice.
But there's one thing the whole family knows at this point what to say. Parlez-vous français.
Parlez-vous français? Before I knew it very well, I once said to a French guy, I said, Parlez-vous Francois? And he was like, no, I don't speak to Frank.
You speak Frank? No, I don't speak Frank. Quite frankly.
Quite frankly. He knows what he did.
Thinking about grabbing more coffee. Probably not a good idea, but... Chat, what should I do? Should I get more coffee at 9 p.m.?
I got a drinking tea, actually, now that I think about it.
Decide Jonas's fate.
Yeah, decide my caffeinated fate.
I vote for tea, Jonas. You should start drinking tea this instant.
I got tea.
There you
Go make some tea?
go. Take some tea, Jonas.
Yeah, Jonas, I missed when you made tea. When you made tea.
I only ever did it once.
Chicken.
Wait, Jonas was AT?
I was AT&T.
Who was the A-team?
That was the 18. It was when I was 18.
So he's Android 18 now?
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Oh, man. I could never get in with those routines. I would get lost in a second.
I love routines like that.
I can tell. I know a lot of people do.
Stoker's more like puns and stuff. I'm just more like nonsense, non sequiturs, and existential horror.
Well, it's not like I'm not ever like nonsense and services because
I'm that guy you don't know what he's doing in left field, which comes to a shock later when you find out.
I don't know if I can handle that.
bam, bam.
Oh, student, I have another teaching for you. And you're tough enough to not be broken. I need you to take me to the Everdoor. Oh no, you are equipped to do this. No, now. We don't need to say any more until we get there. Boy, that went fast. Peace. Quiet. That is good practice. It starts now.
Interesting.
So she's already ready to go, huh?
She didn't have much of an arc.
No. No, she didn't.
Well, you know what they say, you can't make an apple without bitchy teachers. That's what they say.
Well, the thing I find odd, even for like strict teachers, she has. She seems like she really didn't find anything she did wrong. That's the thing. Is she going to think like this on the way to the Everdoor?
Maybe she's not really ready for the Everdor. Maybe it's a test. Maybe it's a trick.
Maybe your face.
Jonas, that is extremely rude, thank you.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, time to get a
Look at
board
these
now.
layers that you've got in here.
Let's call it the Stoker and Jonas Spaceboard.
So we didn't need any of these.
Can you sell them off?
Oh, I see.
I only needed the diamonds for a couple things, but that was it.
Oh, is this?
I get a feeling she had the same problem as Gustav. She didn't get to finish her job when she was alive.
Luke Catamount wants to know what Elena's arc was.
Good question.
I mean, I got the sense that she was trying to complete perhaps one final lesson with Stella, but it sort of didn't really materialize.
No. She's trying to teach something.
Ooh.
But to her, teaching everybody how to work hard is apparently what she wants to do. She did mention, though, that there are some people that didn't learn no matter how much she taught, so maybe that's what she felt like was her problem. Stella wouldn't learn.
You know, I mean, everybody else there's been this strong emotional connection. You know, maybe her deal is like, okay, she's the one you never bond with, even on her metaphorical deathbed.
Yeah.
Metaphorical.
Well, I mean,
Pretty much everybody on the boat has a connection to Stella, so I'm wondering what hers is. Is she going to have one similar, like Stella was not, she couldn't teach Stella in life? Maybe that's... Oh, nice. If you, what was it called? A fearless whale.
I can't get that because I don't have enough experience potions.
I still find it funny this game has experience potions for a game where there's no experience.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just adds to the experience.
Indeed. Buck. No.
Is she gonna say something?
Hungry.
Oh.
Deep Evidor.
Student, once in a while, there'll be one of them that stands out from the pack. It's a numbers game. You will break a few, and one will hatch eventually.
I'm still gonna kick out her fooling, which is basically big subways. Box office. Show her out. Yeah, I think she's the last spirit, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, Buck.
Buck technically doesn't leave the ship.
Right.
He's gonna do Dungeons and Dragons here for the rest of his life.
Living a dream.
Yeah, that's heaven for some people.
You know what?
Waiting
That's
for
true.
her to travel all the way to her. And talk to them.
Stuff. We are here. I know I've been working you hard lately. I hope you do understand. Everyone needs a bit of discipline in their lives. For someone who takes others to the afterlife, you're holding on surprisingly well. I do have one last request for you. It won't be an easy one considering what we've been talking about. Will you make the journey with me? Thank you. Felt like we barely got to know her. Oh well.
You're like, oh well, you were kind of a jerk.
She came aboard, and then I built her house, and then I didn't upgrade it, and then I did 3 challenges and found 2 treasures, and that was it. Challenges weren't that hard.
Yeah. Really, she doesn't like upgrades. She doesn't like greasy food, and if you hug her, she doesn't react well. She walks very slowly.
If she is holding back, she's put on a really good game face, that's for sure.
One last thing. So you were my first student in this place. I don't think you deserve a passing grade. I won't hold it against myself. And neither should you. A lesson you should learn from this. If life is hard, you should not be hard to it. People have the ability to change. You have the ability to change. You can shape how you want to be. I know that this is sometimes a tradition, the passing of a legacy, a token at the end, an heirloom, something for you to remember my time here. I do not wish to give you one. However, I have prepared something greater. Tasks and requests from the great beyond that you will receive. A useless object will not make you think of me, but lessons will. It's homework.
I'm going to be dead, but hey, I'm going to give you homework while I'm dead. So she somehow got no emotional attachment to anything, but she wants to teach it. Okay.
That happens. Hopefully this will all be over soon. Let me think of something. Okay. I'll just say it. I just want to say, truly, from teacher to student, I am proud. You did good work. Not much for speeches.
No, she isn't.
Nope. God, it's like teachers on our side of parenting, except you don't you don't get attached to kids. Not to say that that's a mean thing either, but it can happen sometimes. I'm wondering if that's what she's like.
I've been thinking.
Ooh,
When we get there, maybe, just maybe, we can hug. We'll see how I feel.
Oh, have you not hugged her one time yet?
Nope.
She doesn't like me.
She does not
hates
like
it.
being
Aw.
hugged.
funny thing is, she said, "We'll see how it feels." Have you ever hugged her? Will she say something different?
This is the only time I will let you. Come on.
Aw.
I agree, that was cute.
Well, that's it. All you got left is Stella.
I have a feeling there's a little more to it.
Ah! Picture of her face. It eclipses Jonas's and Stoker's face. You want to learn how to do faces? Do them. This is for homework. You too. Oh wow. Okay. The spirit of everybody's here.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't we just see you? Oh, okay.
But they're not really there because you can't interact with them.
No.
They're just like memories.
Other houses, yeah. Man, it feels like a Mega Man
Actually have
stage
some
right now.
pears.
Shut up.
This pear, so delicious.
Well, since she's not here to scold me anymore.
Liz!
Hey, she gave you a hug. What else do you want to ask? What else do you want? Pause? Just imagine Andrew give all the work, and at the end she's like, "All right, Carrie, you can have my paw."
Aw.
I was wondering if she would give Stella her book or something.
Apparently I need more coal than that.
Get excited. I like how they all watch you.
He needs food.
Find if he's not commenting on like the ghosts around here and everything. Because now I'm just gonna sit here and play my D&D game. As a well-improved house, he is super happy. Ah, I was dying to be a spirit healer. Was recently hugged. Woohoo!
I don't know what else to do now.
I mean,
Only thing I can think of is to build the ship to maximum power.
I don't know if Buck has any more dialogue left.
where is he?
I just talked to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
There's also a couple of other side quests, but they're not super involved.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else Buck will want us to do at this point. I guess the only thing we can do in the meantime is upgrade the ship. That's all I can think of. Better than that, yeah. I'm not sure. Oh wait, there is one thing I just thought of. Susan.
That's
See what? Listen to her charming comments about all the useless junk you picked up over the years.
okay.
Hey,
Go talk to Susan.
Dear it.
I love her venomous comments.
Imagine if at the very end of the game you have to do a boss fight against, like, all of your old friends.
oh god.
Mega Man style.
You helped us get to the afterlife. Now we're gonna do the same for you.
And every time Stella kills her, she gets one of her powers.
And we would all be like, well, didn't see that coming.
How many side quests do we have right now, though?
So many.
At least 2. Possibly as many as 3. What if tentacles? It's a very good question. What if tentacles?
I think we've all asked that once or twice in our lives.
I got a
Once
better
or twice.
question. Why tentacle?
Why tentacles?
I'll do you one better. Why is tentacles?
Oh god,
There
what's that
we
reference
are.
to again?
Again. Still going strong with the ingots. My hands are literally tied by my profession. I have to accept the trash you bring me. What is it now? Your pockets full of ingots. You can take them out before you go swimming. Here's a little something to show you I care. Not about you, but the act of showing that I care.
That was it.
That's it? Aw, I thought it was more than that.
Well, there's more than that, but I'd have to do more collecting.
full of ingots.
And that's not the 100% that I care about very much.
Yeah, well, I didn't care about a Spiritfarer anyways. Good riddance. Hope those
There's
ingots
something that
drown
I
you when
wanted
you go
to
swimming.
look at. Your request postscripta. Figured I might get something else. Still apparently a resource at Nordsea Pier that I didn't find. There's a bunch of stuff at Calstein Mines.
Yeah. I personally think after Endgame, I don't know what else to expect from Marvel except for the Spider-Man series. With
Letter
J.
from
Jonah
Elena.
Jameson back.
Stella, you have a bit more to go. I think you can upgrade your stations. Elena.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Stella, I think you had enough time off. I marked a few errands for you to do. Francis will provide you with the details. Elena.
Ooh. Ah. Wait, is that Buck's face up there? No.
Oh, excuse me.
There. Now I improved Elena's place. Maple syrup?
Maple syrup? Why haven't we mixed that with pancake yet?
Brony Vamp wants to know where you can read Naked Penny that's not E621.
You can find it on both Furfinity under the username of, Naked Penny. There's also a Twitter under the name of Penny Fenmore until I can successfully acquire the Naked Penny username. And there is, in fact, at the moment, a website in the works. It is literally nakedpenny.com. Which right now just redirects to a set of links that show different places where it's been posted, but otherwise those are the best places to read it. It does get reposted in other places of various levels of reputability, but that's where things stand at the moment. Speaking of which, did this version do the version for the... Oh, it is the uncorrected colors. Dang nabbit. Okay, whatever. Letting it go, letting it go.
So anyways, postscriptum. Improve your stations to their full potential. Complete Eleanor's errands with Francis. Who is Francis?
Who was Francis?
Francis. Where's Francis? Let's see. Yeah, haven't seen him in a while, but he's the traveling merchant.
Oh, the traveling merchant. No. That's a lot of stuff to do errands.
What is it, Jonas?
No, I think I'm just amused that people are asking about Penny here. And Rick's stream.
Well, I mean, listen, Penny has been mistaken for Rick's character before.
Really?
Yes, really. Someone did fan art for him of Penny.
What?
It happened. That really happened.
That was very weird. Yeah.
Okay. Look, I'll just say it in the chat, or I'll just say it out loud. Just go to literally www.nakedpenny.com. That's all one word. There is a collection of links, currently somewhat incomplete. That links to the Patreon, that links to the Fur Affinity, that links to the Twitter. I will be adding other art accounts as I actually bother posting to them.
So now you can whisper to people in the chat, right?
Well, I mean, multiple people are asking, so okay. You know what? I can whisper to people in the chat? Okay, I will.
Go to www.nakedpenny.com. Don't tell anyone. This is just between the two of us. And for some reason, I'm turning into a monster the longer I do this.
Yeah, you sound like a stalker or something. Perhaps the red skin. Anyway.
Hey, you guys hear something?
Want to see some cute fanfic comics?
I swear I heard a fly in there. Yeah, it's got you.
Anyway, yeah. Eventually, the domain will link directly to like an actual comic site with like forward and back buttons, like a real site. Eventually.
Minute.
You all right there, Jones?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just like somebody texted me in the middle of this. I'm like, okay.
Well, you know what they say, Jonas.
What do they say? They say
You can't make an omelet without someone texting you. That's the expression, I do believe.
Is it now?
It is now. Was it then? I don't know.
Neither do I. It's weird that like there's nobody left, but you still got to do things. You're improving a gigantic empty house. What did I learn from this game? I learned what an O-ball is. I learned that it is in fact possible to grow crops on ships.
Why do I want to cross over with House Pets and Naked Penny? We've joked about that before. The funniest thing about the idea of a crossover between House Pets and Penny is how much of a non-issue her situation would be in the House Pets universe.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh no, don't look. I'm naked. I'm only wearing a collar.
As far as I know, that's all the improvements I can get. Unless I somehow got blueprints from another completely random side quest for another one of these.
I don't know, maybe go see if you can talk to Buck.
Still need to do the last improvement on the ship itself.
Oh.
And that still requires more XP potions.
Oh.
I need to talk to Buck.
Sustenance! Yes! Destroy the arcs! Before they something. Epic fantasy bullshit.
Whoops. Jonas, you made me drop my cube.
Oh no!
How could you do such a thing to me on this, the day of my daughter's wedding?
I've been thinking about getting some of the weirdo cubes, like the Scube or the Square One, or all the funny shaped ones. Or like the Master Morphix or something.
Why, Jonas, don't let your dreams be dreams.
For those of you in the audience who don't know what we're talking about, I'm a bit of a Rubik's Cube nut, and I kind of got Stoker hooked on it, and now we're both, like, obsessive. I've got, I think I got 4 of them. I've got 4 different puzzles. How many do you have, Stoker?
Well, first of all, I question the obsessive part, but I have 2 regular cubes, a speed cube, one of those little 2x2 cubes, and the Pyraminx.
Well, never mind. I have some snacks, something.
And it's mostly something to give my hands something to do while we're streaming. Because, idle hands are the something.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, is this new
Yeah,
dialogue?
apparently.
Fruit are sacred according to the holy scriptures of Duaruman, of which I am a pious follower. It is utterly forbidden to even think about someone thinking about eating one. I cannot ingest them by faith. Yes, by faith.
What is with him?
Yeah, God forbid you should accidentally ingest something healthy. That's a great noise.
But yeah, whatever, I'm stumped up.
It's on your birthday. I should throw cubes at you both. Yes. Aim for the face.
Element stipulation: find and collect all these gems. I just sold all of them.
Oh no!
Ray's like, that's okay.
I don't know where else I would get gems.
Well, you get them from Gems or Us. Bag maple syrup, diamond, citrine, but Oh, the kid.
Meow, meow, meow.
that one, I think. Okay, I need to make more electrum. Yeah. Yeah.
Gems are us, huh? You don't remember I used to play ropes too when I was a kid, though. But I only completed it like twice. Ever since that, ever since I got older, I just couldn't touch them anymore. I am so horrible at them.
What is it you're talking about now?
Rubik's cubes. I know you guys are much better at this. So. But I only completed it twice in my life. And the second time I did, I somehow did it in like 2 minutes, I think it was. But it was like, wow.
I never completed as a kid because I was taking entirely the wrong approach to it. Which is to say, I was trying to complete the face at the time, which is impossible. It was only as an adult that I picked it up. Like I lost the interest for the longest time, and then I picked it up one day. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out once and for all. And it was through that I discovered there's this whole like subculture of Rubik's Cube enthusiasts.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. I after Jonas figured it out is when I decided I was going to give it a go, and it was difficult for me to learn it at first, but now the basic algorithm, and this rabbit hole goes down deep. Okay, this rabbit hole goes down real deep, especially with speed cubing. But the basic beginner's algorithm that I learned is so second nature to me at this point that I can solve it without even thinking about it. I can solve it without even hardly looking at it at this point. Which is not me bragging, it's just all muscle memory.
But aren't all the Rubik's Cubes start differently if you just scramble them?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch the question. What was it?
When you get it, when you finish a cube and you have to scramble it up to do it again, doesn't how can you memorize that? That's what I don't know.
Well, you don't memorize the scramble. What you do is you memorize the algorithms that you use to solve it, because the same algorithms can be used to solve any number of different scrambles.
See, essentially, basically, one thing you got to learn about a cube is that, and this is only particular to the cube, to the 3x3 cube, is that the central faces never move. You think they move because you're moving, you don't think of them as like fixed, but they are fixed. They're fixed to each other. And when you start with that, it's really just a matter of like dialing to, you're just moving the side blocks around. To put it.
You have a point. I realized that now that you mentioned. That was one of the things I didn't know about the cube when I was using it. That the middle, you can rotate the middle, but the middle is always the same.
Yeah. And basically, when you learn to prioritize them, which ones have to be in place first before the other ones can be in place, you basically have the algorithm. It sort of builds itself.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And this also works to a limited degree with other such puzzles like the pyramids, but I'm sorry, I'm really nerding out here. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
How could you, Jonas? Jeez.
It gets tricky when you've got even numbered cubes, or ones with unusual geometry like the Mega Minx, or stuff that's like dodecahedrons or icosahedrons, or the really big ones that are like they've got like 20 sides or something.
You got 20 sides.
Yes, I do.
Well, you got 50 sides.
There's also weird bullshit like the square one or the mirror cube where it's not regular at all, and you're just you're fiddling around with an irregular shape. Or like the moon cube where it's all one color.
Yeah, you've got Jonas onto one of his special interests. Wait, did you say where it's all one color?
Yeah, have you seen that? You seen the moon cube? It's all one color, and the sides are different sizes.
That's
Send you a link. Hang on.
sounds cursed.
It is. It's massively cursed.
Hang on.
There. Send you a link. In fact, I don't even know what algorithm you'd use to solve it. Then there's also the Void Cube and the Ghost Cube. The Void Cube is the best one. See, the Void Cube breaks the algorithm because you use the fixed center points as the basis for the algorithm. The Void Cube has no center point; it's hollow. So basically, you have to basically imagine the center points as fixed axes, and then just kind of constantly visualize them as you solve it.
Ah.
It's a fucking rabbit hole. It's I don't recommend it because you'll start with one and you think, I'll just get one, it'll be fine, and then you're the guy who's got like 50 of them in a cabinet and you've burned $500. There are all kinds of weird ass Rubik's Cube variations out there. There are ones that are completely quote unquote fan made that you can 3D print that are already official. It's great. And by great I mean it's a terrible rabbit hole of obsession. Anyway, sorry for that little segue there.
Yeah, you're a little segue. You're a little segue, aren't you?
Now I'm looking them up online.
There's a company that just as a joke, it makes a 1x1x1 cube. Somebody made a video where they solve it.
They should make a video game out of it. Oh, geez, now we have Rubik's Cube Tetris-style games out there. Imagine that.
Big cute.
Lord.
Oh, Buck has dialogue.
Look,
Oh, this is it, I think.
I have something to tell you. Now that there are only the two of us in here, you might have guessed already, but yeah, I can't really go through the Everdoor. It's really hard to explain. My guess would be that I've already been through it in a weird, strange way. See what I mean? Sorry to break it to you, but I don't think there is more to it. You, me, us, this world. Listen, I really don't want to push you towards it. Frack no. But I think you should try accepting your fate. I'm really not one to give you advice. Far from it. Funny thing, I don't even know if I accepted it myself. My presence here might give us a clue. That being said, if you stay, I'll try to entertain you to the best of my abilities. But there is not much I can do, As if I were somewhat limited. As if an invisible barrier existed in me, too. I kind of feel it, Sorry, Commander. I'm really sorry.
So wait a minute, you're got the NBC barrier on you, eh? It's like a game developer did something to you, eh?
I don't think he's really there. I mean, I think he's not really real. Like he's.
It's been suggested that he's kind of like a ghost from Stella's memory.
Right.
I think he's the only character that she never met in her normal life, but she knew about him.
Right. So he's limited by what she knows about him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Kind of track.
So basically, she's going to be able to make stuff faster now, I assume.
What's left to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Not that much, but basically, fully upgrade the ship, do the side quests. That's about it, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
And amuse Susan. Oh, great. Still get a kick out of that cat sleeping in the bed animation. Yeah.
Yeah, I was mostly staying around to see if Buck would actually mention something about that. Also, I don't feel comfortable having these requests still on my list.
They're on your conscience.
Rick, if you don't finish that, then you'll never find out the real meaning of Christmas.
Rick, do you realize what this means? You're literally a ghost with unfinished business.
God.
Oh no. Where's Whoopi Goldberg when you need her? What are you trying to end it, Rick? Give us a sweet relief of death. And Rick's like, no, never.
Completionist.
Nice.
He'll stop drawing comics just to end, just to keep us tortured here forever.
Patreon is really being bad about logging me out lately.
Thrust is once again saying to us a simple message. Are you ready for a little side adventure? This one involves the wandering merchant, Francis. He carries cargo and stories and doesn't shy away from giving errands to adventuring rovers. I read that as ravers at first glance. You should run an errand for him. I'll explain it all in excruciatingly nerdy detail. Also feed me.
Sustenance.
Whenever I hear the name Francis, I always think of the villain from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I always think of Francis from Deadpool. Where's Francis?
Oh, God.
I always think of the talking mule.
You're about to get killed by a Zamboni machine.
That was a pretty good kill. Seems like something that would have been worthy of Jason.
Yes. Tell me where your boss is or you're gonna die.
What if the
5
only way?
minutes.
What if the only way to kill Jason was to hit him with a hockey stick?
No, my one weakness! Also, suddenly I can talk!
I still can't stop laughing at the Freddy vs. Jason movie. That was the best.
That movie is very entertaining. I'm just gonna say it. Like, it's not exactly great cinema, but it's better than it had any right to be.
Yeah, I went to see the movie, but with a bunch of people, they agree. Story-wise, it sucks, but who cares? Freddy and Jason are doing hilarious fighting.
It's. I mean, people have been asking for that for a very long time. So,
and they didn't disappoint. I'm not gonna lie. When they're fighting on there, it's shameless WWF like wrestling they're doing, but it's hilarious.
it is.
They even had before the movie came out, they had Robert Englund. I forget who was playing Jason Ken, but they basically had them on there acting like it was like a boxing match. At a sports festival or something like that.
To answer your question, Gav, yes, people did. In fact, people wanted a Freddy versus Jason Monster Mash style beatdown for years. It was like a constant argument among horror nerds who would win, Freddy or Jason, because they were basically the faces of 80s and 90s horror for quite some time.
Oh, yes.
You know that
I mean, Freddy was the face, Jason was the mask. But
the licensing could be a nightmare. They need to make like a Capcom style game with 80s movie monsters.
Well, someone has in fact made that.
Really?
It's a fan game. It's called let me get the name of it again. I always forget the name.
I would do. Fright Festival it was called? Or something?
No, it's slightly different than that. Let me get it. It's called Terrordrome. Rise of the Boogeyman.
Yes, that's right.
Let me get the fighter list from this thing, okay? Because it's so fan servicey. Oh my gosh.
How can they do that without getting sued?
Well, I mean, it's like the version that they actually released for money, they had to take all the copyrighted characters out of.
Yeah.
But the initial version that was just on the internet, released for free, I think the fact that it was a free fan game, kind of like...
Stoker.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, no, I nearly gave him the nerd voice. Oh, God, how did I voice him? Okay.
A merry adventure. Oh, that's right. I need to get into character and dust off a bit of my old method acting. Give me a minute. La la la. Hello, my dear. Welcome to my humble embarkation. I am Phyllis. I pillage villages and steal from the courts of the day. I have their things. The things of the dead people. Buck, are you sure about this? Sounds macabre. If you find more of these objects for me, I shall reward you and shower you with treasures untold. Whew, that was harder than I thought. How was it? Good, yes? I think I nailed it. Buck wanted a somber tone. I think that came across.
I disagree with whose voice you're imitating. Master Roshi.
Elena has even more stuff here. Elena's demand, Elena's stipulation. That's in demand, stipulation.
All right, let me look at the fighting roster of
Just but a flesh wound. Elemental transmutation.
Original one.
Upland Teleguus. Okay.
Alright, so here are the...
Okay, I think these are mostly here if you do want to be completionist. Because there's a lot of them. You're like, oh, you really need some more stuff to do for the rest of the game. Okay. Here's a bunch
So
of
these
things. That's basically like doing quests in MMORPGs, where you just go slay the monster and gather pelts.
So this is the fighting list from the original version, the fighter character list from the original version of Terror Drome. All right, these are the characters that you have to choose as your fighters: Ghostface, Leatherface, Michael Myers, the Tall Man, Matt Cordell, who's kind of obscure. He's from a franchise called Maniac Cop. Ash Williams, of course. Pumpkinhead. Herbert West. Jason Voorhees in two flavors, classic and undead.
Classic and Rocky Road.
Classic and Rocky Road. Chucky. Freddy Krueger. Candyman. And, of course, Pinhead. So that's your fighter roster.
Yeah, that's basically how I would ask for. Well, Gremlins would be cool, but I mean, still.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gremlins would be fun. Little Gremlin and King of Fighters is basically just Freddy Krueger. But yeah, they have an official, like, you pay for this release now, and they've replaced these with all new characters, so. Wow. So, Jonas, out of that roster of fighters, who do you pick to win? Who do you think should be the ultimate champion?
Ash?
Ash? That's a pretty good choice.
I mean, come on.
It's a reasonable choice. He's like the only one in that list who isn't at the very least amoral, if not outright evil.
It's gotta be Ash. I mean, come on.
Okay.
What about you, chat?
Or we
Jason.
pick.
I always go Jason, no matter what.
Xenomorph isn't an option. Xenomorph was not on the... Oh! Are we going to the Everdor?
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll stop talking about movie monsters.
I
Who's
have no
talking?
idea.
From this point, I think it's the cast. From this point onward, there's no turning back. Do you want to continue? Yeah, because of the text was the cat's fur color.
Oh, that's funny. The cat could talk this entire time and just chose
Maybe
not
pattern
to.
backwards.
Oh, that's
Maybe she doesn't want to look where she's going.
That's weird.
Pretty sure that's a glitch. There's plenty of them in this.
Maybe it's like some kind of time thing.
Yeah, it's, wibbly wobbly, Scooby Dooby. Wow, there's no one for her to talk to on this journey.
Is the cat with her?
Yeah, it's on her shoulder.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was wondering if she'd run into Hades again.
Well, I mean, we had a run-in with him last time.
Oh.
Well, we had another run. I had to voice him in lieu of you.
Sorry.
You know what this means? This means when we see him this next time, we both have to voice him at the same time.
Well, I had to voice Buck a couple times.
It's true. But we should do it. We should try to sync it up.
We're the
The voice of the Legion.
And sound extra creepy. Oh, let's try to do it.
Okay, we did.
Wow, that was really cool. We did such a good job.
Yeah, right. This is so melancholy.
This is so much more, this is so much more... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but when it's just her...
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's zooming in on her.
I mean, she's been taking care of everyone else.
She doesn't really want to hug.
And she has
Oh, she
Daphne,
has
too.
the cat.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sometimes that's why the cat. If that was the cat back there, talk to her. Stella's the most freaked out about this.
See?
Oh no!
Oh, she has to say goodbye to the cat.
I bequeath to Buck the entire ship.
Yeah.
Go on adventures.
I can't even feed myself. What am I gonna do with this?
Snacks. She always has snacks.
Buck. Yeah, Buck gave snacks.
So is she gonna be a constellation?
Oh, really?
So is Buck the new Spiritfarer? Oh, whatever.
Legatron, Buck becomes the next Spiritfarer. Has an
Wait,
N
that
in the
can't be
middle
it, is
for
it?
Mario.
Press F to pay respects.
Is that just the ending?
That's it! Wow!
That's it? Wow.
Can we get credits?
Well, you know,
Okay.
I guess. Oh no! Don't no! No!
Oh my god!
The feelings are way too raw for you to be doing this to us.
Oh no! They're all recent. Oh no! Yeah, this game was therapy. Well, they're not all recent, but. Oh my god.
Nicholas Guerin, art director, animation director. I'm looking for the name of my friend.
Yes, chat. Press F to pay respects.
Yes, press F. I should have guessed they would do this because they didn't want to show you what the afterlife was. They were making a very major point of not doing that. So,
You know, in a way, that would have been cheap to show someone, like being reborn or going through the pearly gates or something. I mean, this is more. This is a little more. What's the word? Like poignant.
oh, that's funny. I haven't seen the name of my buddy anywhere in here yet.
Because he's dead.
Ah, Katie, how's it going?
Thank you.
I didn't know you were there.
World building and research support.
It was absolutely therapy. God.
So the cat went with her. I thought it was a mistake. That's actually pretty smart. Aha! Finds the Medias to Canada. Calhoun Knights.
Maybe I was mistaken about him being involved in this project.
Jeez.
Special thanks to our alpha testers. And beta testers.
And our beta testers.
Are there gamma testers?
Ah,
Only
now
one, Bruce Banner.
I beta test now. You don't see every day where they fake your beta testers personally like this.
That's a lot of beta testers.
Apparently gamma testing is in fact a thing. It's just seldom.
There's a player named Loveheart. That's it.
Nine Otter.
What a game.
And our demo testers.
Tom,
It
put
has
that cookie
some
down now. Great.
Errors in the credits there. They have like that square where there's an unprintable character. 'Cause
Wouldn't it have been amusing if that had shown up in the alpha or beta testers portion?
and demo testers.
And while our funder things around the world.
Wow.
Wow.
Request completed.
Wow.
Wow. Last wage. Oh, you can continue anyway.
Well, it's a video game, so how final can it be? It's like you complete the voyage, and then
Yeah, it's like
Stoker's friend isn't real. Stoker, your friend, died 10 years ago. You need to let go. Stoker being wrong is illegal.
How did you
Joker and
know?
Jonas must fuse to become Joker. You know, I was disappointed that nobody listed the Joker in the villain meme for me.